Welcome back to the channel. Got ourselves another home inspection here. Well, looks like, yeah, well, it is. It's encapsulated. Very nice. This house is going for 644.7, 2,700 square feet. About, I think it was built in 2017. Sorry about the spider web. Just kind of get some of that spider web out of here. Some of that fog. All right, looks clear. Pre-engineered floor joists. You know, they're okay. Not a big fan. They do absorb a lot of moisture because of that OSB that's inside of them. Just not my favorite. Bottom plate got a strap on it. I don't know why they even bother putting straps on those bottom plates if they're not going to strap the joist to them. No continuous strapping at all. So yeah, but that's what you get here in sunny South Carolina. If you're new to the channel, I just check out mainly the crawl space homes due to privacy, but kind of teach a lot of people about what crawl spaces look like. Hey, plumbers out there, man, you let me know if you think this is cool. So they put these straps, they nail a 2x4 block to the joist, and I noticed they put these straps. They screw that strap to it. If you plumbers out there think that's a good method to hold up the pipes, let me know. Or if you think that is a good idea, there you go. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any problems there with those, but there's an entry point. Look at that. And that's why I found some sunflower seeds right outside that hole. She's got a bird feeder. Well, here's the cord for that pump over there. That is definitely the cord. Why is it unplugged? We's gonna find out. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me, man. Channel's definitely growing even through the winter time, so I appreciate it, man. Come summertime and spring, we're gonna get busy. So we're gonna have to fool with this. This is a Zoller pump. I can see it by that tag. I'm a big fan of the Zoller pumps. I don't know why it was unplugged, but we're gonna plug it back in for them and see if it's working. If I can always do something. Look at all the sunflower seeds. The mice. If you have a bird feeder, trust me, the mice, yeah, it's not working. There's a condensation line from the dehumidifier. I'm surprised the dehumidifier is even on right now. It's been cold. Today's nice. Today is a beautiful day. We are right there towards the end of January. And I'm hoping spring gets here before anything because I'm not a fan of the cold. So let's unplug this guy. Let's mess with this GFI a little bit. I think that's what I did. I think I tripped it. And that's a go. All right, she's running. Good deal. All right, so look at, man, every time I look through this camera lens, look at all the particles floating around. When you're just cruising the crawl space with your flashlight, you don't see that. Some plumbing. Plumbers out there, let me know. Tell me about this plumbing, if you like it. All right, looks like we have a little bit of termite activity right here. Check this out. Man, I always find termites. Always, always, always. See that little mud tubes right there in the corner? Got a French drain. Let's see how deep they went. Oof. Not too deep on the French drain. There you go. A little wood debris from the builder. Back in 2017, house is what, 8 years old? And there you go. Termites are chowing down on some of this particle board. So if you guys ever want to know if termites do eat particle board with that glue all there on there, they do. They eat the little wood chips on there. Obviously, they'll ignore the glue, or they'll just get high off of it. But you can see the mud tubes right there. I don't see any termites cruising around on the bottom side of the plastic. I don't. Sometimes termites, especially in the cold, they'll come up. They'll make we call them exploratory tubes. They'll come up like, it's cold, or the queen tells them to go somewhere else. But they were definitely chowing down on some of that particle board. Don't take any chances. If this house does not have a termite bond, I'm going to recommend a termite treatment. Look at that wedge. Wow. That's a pretty nifty idea. With that make a little wedge to kind of hold up the that drop sill, that beam. That's funny. So what they did is they put the encapsulation poly right on top over the builder grade vapor barrier. I mean, I'm okay with that, but man, you want to always make sure you get down to the surface, to the dirt, and make sure that all wood debris is taken out. Now that is fungus, so that explains why they probably had this encapsulated. This is a young house. This is another wedge. That's cool. You know, I can't tell you how many thingamajiggies we've done when I framed houses. We've always made little inventions to help us out do things. They probably just put that there to help hold it up while they were framing. Who knows? Here's a dehumidifier. Well, this is two. This is one dehumidifier. There's another one on the other side, but here's this one. This one's running, man. This one's at 55% humidity, it says on there. Which, once again, I'm surprised. I mean, it is really, look at this. This is all block. I like the house because it's all block. This is a solid house. Usually I show you guys they're all brick homes, brick foundation. Now this is actually a good foundation. This is all block. I dig it, man. I'm okay with that. This is an actual foundation. So you're gonna pay the extra money. $645 in this neighborhood. I'll take it, man. I mean, I won't take it, but that's a good price. Not a lot of houses in this development. Beautiful homes, absolutely beautiful homes. So obviously, since I found termites in that one area, I'm always going to now keep my eyes peeled, because these subterranean termites don't just focus on one area. They definitely like to chow down in other areas, because these colonies are absolutely freaking immense, and they scatter around like the damn roots of a tree to look for food. A lot of mouths to feed. So check this out. This is a support unit they put here. I like the looks like a 6-inch thick pad, like maybe 12-inch. They put some bottle jacks on a 4x6. Wow, okay, that's a good idea. I mean, I like it. That's a nice footer. That ain't going anywhere. 6 inches by 12-inch. But if I were to say anything, they shot these pins through it, and the pins didn't go all the way. Either I would have given it another shot, or I would have tap-conned it down. My bet would have been I would have used. You don't have to use big tap cons. Those are a pain in the butt. You know, even 2 1/4-inch tap cons, because those nails, they're really not doing anything, just floating there. Yeah, they did the same thing to that one. So this is this part of the crawl space gets shallow. God, all that debris just floating around. Oh, look at this. Here you go. Here's one way to hold up the plumbing pipe. A piece of non-pressure treated 2x4 right on the ground surface, right on the ground, waiting for the termites to come up and eat that. And then that pipe will drop down a little bit, and now you've got a leak. So I'm gonna recommend them get a strap on there. They put a strap on over there, and look, they use the they use the rounds for the pins to hold up that plumbing. That is too funny. There's some more pins. I think they were afraid to shoot it again in case they busted the concrete. That's my guess. I've busted concrete with those things before. Once again, I would have tap conned it. With smaller tap cons, you don't have to get too crazy. Just to hold that jack in place. I'm not going to give them a hard time over it. Nobody's going to come down there and move it around. But in this channel, guys, you know this. And you guys are pretty much a lot more critical than I am. That's why I always ask, where are you guys commenting from? Tell me what state you're in. If I could do something myself, you guys let me know. Everybody's got different materials they use, plumbers. Everybody has different pipes, straps to hold things up. Obviously, even the different materials they use. Those drop seals right there resting on the pier. That's a triple 2x10, man. That is heavy duty. That's not going anywhere. But nothing is tied down. We did get that tropical storm up here, and we're probably gonna have more one day. They save a lot of money, these builders, on not having to strap and anchor things down, because that's basically the cost. A lot of the cost comes from, when you're building and framing a house, comes from a lot of those Simpson ties. But you could tell that they also, I'm going to take a guess that they put that French drain in after they had encapsulated this crawl space. And the reason why is because I see a lot of that dirt on top of the plastic. So a lot of things were done backwards here. You can see all the joists. Nothing's tied down. Here's the other Santa Fe dehumidifier. So the other one was a Watchdog, and this is a Santa Fe. Santa Fe, I don't know. I see a lot more people using these Watchdogs. These Santa Fe's they're around everywhere. They're big units. They have to be maintained. You've got to maintain them. So this has a condensation line that comes out into a condensation pump. From the condensation pump, there's a line that's that line that went all the way to that sump pump over there in that corner. Maybe not this one. That other line from that one that was running was the one that was dripping in the water. But this one's running there as well. But they just dug a little ditch in the ground, put that condensation pump. But that line has to be flushed out because you end up getting a lot of sludge in there. And the filter has to be changed. Here you go. There's a strap on the plumbing right there. Yeah, I don't understand why they just didn't use that on everything. Instead, they used that 2x4 method with the little strap on there. I don't know. You guys tell me. That's something you would do as a plumber or as anybody who does any kind of work with plumbing. And also, when you see these plumbing lines, you let me know if you like these plumbing lines. So far, I've seen 3 different kinds down here. Still too young of a house for me to see leaks. I do see a lot of leaks. Well, no, it's not too young of a house, but I still see a lot of leaks happening with those pipes. I guess it could also be an installation failure, but I don't know. I'm not sold on anything quite yet. Even the new things that are coming out, it sounds like it's a good idea, but I don't know. The fasteners, that we come up with so many different things that it's hard to really know what's going to happen until some time goes by. Those little clamps and all that, little plastic fittings in there. You guys tell me in the comments down below if this is something that you're cool with. It's a young home, so I don't see any problems. I like what I see down here so far. The French drain could be dug a little bit deeper. For the most part, termites is going to be the main thing here. Hopefully they have a termite bond with the company, and then they can just have that company come out there and just to reassure the buyers, just treat that area just to make sure everything's okay. All the vents sealed off. I like it. Put that styrofoam around there, foamed around. Pretty cool. I mean, it feels nice. Then again, it's not summer. See, that's the builder plastic. It's a 6 mil poly, and then somebody threw, I think that might be a 10 or a 12 mil poly. And your French drain's not dug down deep far enough, but it hasn't rained in a while, so I don't know exactly how effective that is, but I would always go deeper, at least minimum 8 inches below the surface. It's a lot more work, but charge for it. If you're going to take another day to dig, well, charge another day for work. But that's the way to do a French drain. Some places, some people do it much deeper than that, depending. But always let me know in the comments what you guys think. This isn't the worst crawl space I've been in, but I'm sure you guys will comment and tell me how you would do things. And I'm always open. My ears are always open to hear what you have to say. Hit me up with a subscribe, thumbs up. I don't make a lot of money on this channel. Probably just enough to buy me some lunch for the week. But this has been fun. It's always fun to do this. But I appreciate all of you. And God bless you all. Take care of yourselves.